Hello neighbors, it's CORBELLIC and welcome back to Tutorial Neighborhood. In this new episode, I'm going to be showing you guys how to build one of these medium-sized pagodas right here. I mean, this is something cool that you could just really dress up in your world, either if it's Japanese village or if it's just an Asian theme, something like that. And there's so many different options of how you can make it look pretty. So let's get this started. Some of the blocks that I have to start off with is a nether brick, brown clay block, any kind of light source, jungle wood, cocoa beans, nether stairs, and quartz stairs. You can take a screenshot of my setup right there below. We're going to start with a 12 by 12 of nether bricks, and you see right here I'm just counting out to 12. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then we're just going to match it up to the other side. So let's match it up like that. I hope everybody's been having a great week. I've been having a great week, man. This week has been flying by. Today is already Thursday. So, man, this is crazy. Look, I drink some potion of swiftness right there. That way that whenever you're doing large projects or you have to fill things in, just drink some potion of swiftness and it'll make things go quicker for you guys. So now we're going to lay down the stairs on all sides right here. And then what we're gonna do, what you can do right here, what I like to do, you can use anything. Like I said, fellas, I really throw things to the wind. I don't know what I'm doing. I just like to have fun with it. I mean, even right now, I'm just having a different format to my original one. And you could just have any kind of layer you want, but I'm just throwing down different type of blocks right now, but we are going at least 5 blocks high. So when you build these pillars, like I'm building these pillars right now, at least go 5 blocks high. 5 blocks, fellas, please. And then on the 5th block, you're going to put a nether stairs on it underneath like that, where it's upside down on the 5th block, and you're going to wrap it all the way around. Then this is important. You take out your clay block or whatever block that you want to use, actually, as long as it's not a wood, and you wrap it around in the middle of the columns like that. Don't put them on top of the columns. Wrap them around in the inside of the columns. That way we can take out our jungle wood and we could place it like that on whatever kind of clay or anything that you wrapped around. Then it's important, as soon as you lay down the jungle wood, you see how we're just wrapping around that cocoa beans. Cocoa beans will only grow on the jungle wood. And then what's so cool about the cocoa beans, they mature really quick. You can see this one matured right there where it kind of grew, and then I can place a stair on top of it. And then we just wrap it around like this. Cocoa beans are so cool because they mature pretty quick, but they also kind of give a light source at nighttime, you know. They kind of give like a little orange little light and make it look like, you know, some kind of look. All right, so with this as well, you're going to want to also wrap in the inside. You see how I'm doing it on the inside of whatever kind of clay or whatever kind of brick that you're going to use. Put it on the inside, and I'll show you why we're going to do that in a little bit. But let's just fill this up right now. Let's fill up all sides. And we're gonna poke holes at the very edge, at the very corners, I mean. Poke holes. And this is where our lighting source is gonna be at. You can use anything you want. You got use either a sea lantern, you can use either a glowstone. So underneath, when we use that kind of layer where we put it on the outside or the inside of that, the clay, we did it like that just so we could add a kind of like a chrome molding look with the quartz stairs. So now let's add our other pillars, and we're also going to do this 5 high as well. We're going to do this 5 high, and then on the 5th block we're going to be putting down the the nether stair, and then just putting it upside down. So we're on the 4th block right now. Now we're just laying down the 5th block, and then you see what I did there? I just put it upside down on the 5th block. Wrap it around. And then, like I said, fellas, remember what we said. We're going to take out the clay piece or whatever other piece you want, as long as it's not a piece that could burn. And then you put it on the inside of the pillar. You see how I put it on the inside? It's on the inside of the pillars. And then we just wrap it around into a square. That way we could wrap this jungle wood around it. And then after that, what do we do with the jungle wood, fellas? You're right. You remembered. We put down that cocoa beans. The cocoa beans on top. Now let's see if you can also remember what we do with the cocoa beans. We wait to see if there's a matured one, like one of these, and then we can place a stair on top of it. It just makes it easier. I just like it better that way. Just that way I don't have to put a stair in front of it or something like that, so I can place one down. It's whatever. And then we do that. It's kind of like the same format. We're going to be doing the same format all the way up. I mean, it's just a method to the madness, really. And then look, like I said, the most important thing right there, you see how we're putting that layer on the inside of that clay? On the inside of that clay layer, we're just putting another, like a square block in the inside. That way we can have that crown molding look when we go down there. And let's fill ourselves up back with that swiftness juice, right? So like I said, guys, I hope you guys are having a great week. This week has been going by so quick. It's been kind of a busy week for me, you know, just work and you know, shooting these videos. I greatly appreciate everybody who's been checking out the last video, which was this Japanese village right here, which is the pagodas and the main pagoda. We're going to be having a part 2 pretty soon. So for everybody who's been checking out that video, if you haven't already put a like on it, please go back and put a like on that video. I mean, I see that, you know, I've been getting some pretty good views on that one. And you know, just go back. If you enjoy it, then put a like on it. That way it lets me know that we're going in the right direction on whatever series or whatever kind of build we're doing, and that I'm doing something right. All right, so we're gonna do this one. You can see it's the same setup. You can see it's the same setup, just put it in the corners, and let's just build it up. Boom. Let's see what it looks like, and we're gonna add our 5th layer. Remember, our 5th block, we're gonna add the 5th block. And on this one, I wanted to add a nether on top or something like that, because this is a layer that we're actually gonna put some fire on. So you don't wanna have something at the top that's gonna catch on fire. And you'll see what I'm talking about right here. So you see we're just wrapping around, we're doing the same thing. Remember, just put the stairs on the 5th layer of that block, and we're gonna do the same wraparound style. Remember, we don't have our clay on the pillars. We have it on the inside of the pillars, and then we just wrap it around in a square, just like this. See, that way we can put down the jungle trees. And then after we put down the jungle trees, you got it, we're gonna put down the cocoa beans. I really love how these cocoa beans look, and the cocoa beans only have this look on the jungle trees. It's so cool. I mean, how they look at nighttime, they just make it look so exotic. And some people are going to be, when they look at your builds and when they see like some of your stuff that you do with these jungle trees now, and they see that you're going to be doing stuff like this, they're going to be like, wow, how did you get that look like that? I didn't know that Minecraft had lanterns. And there is no lanterns. It just has that look like there is at nighttime, that orange look. And then look, we wrapped it around on the inside, remember? We wrapped around that nether brick on the inside, and then we're just going to fill this up. Just going to fill this up right now. Anything new has been going on with you guys over this week? I mean, this week has been going by so fast. I don't know if it has anything coming up with the daylight savings coming up or what, but man, I mean, this week has just been flying by. Anything cool, interesting? If so, tell me in the comments. You know, let me know what's going on with you guys in you guys' lives, and you know, any questions that you guys might have for me of what's going on, I'll easily answer it for you. You know, tell you what's going on, anything new. I'm excited about the new episode that I'm going to have for the part 2 of the pagoda, or the Japanese village, just to show you guys what's going on with that. That's going to be really cool to show you guys the other side of it, all the dojos. And then on this one right here, we're just going to layer it to 4, because we want to start shortening our floors to have it have that kind of look. So you see right here, we didn't build it up to 5, we built it up to 4. And on the 4th block, that's where we put our nether stairs upside down on. And we're just going to wrap it around. It's kind of the same kind of method that we've been doing on all the other floors, you know? If you need to, just pause the video. Pause the video, take screenshots, or pause the video and just see, you know, what you need to do or where we left off at. And then we're gonna put the jungle tree on the side, just like we done on the other ones. Put the cocoa beans on the side. And let's see here, we're gonna put the stair on top. If you can remember, let's wrap this all the way around. And then we're gonna fill this up. But when we fill this one up, we're actually not gonna put the nether brick on the inside of that clay. We're actually gonna put it like right on top of it. And the reason why is because we're gonna have a nether, what are they called? Nether bricks or nether stone, where they actually have the fire. We're gonna put that on the inside. And you'll see what I mean. It's gonna be so cool. So right now, I just changed it up. I just changed it up to where I can have a things that won't catch on fire, because we will be having fire in the middle there. So you don't want to put like a red wool. You don't want to put like a jungle wood, or you don't want to have anything like that, because it will catch on fire. So you're going to see our setup of what we're going to do, and it's going to make it cool. But the thing, like I was telling you guys, this one is 4 high as well. I'm sorry, this one is 4 as high as well. The pillars. So you can see we're just wrapping this around. And on the 4th pillar, you're going to be wanting to put these stairs on it, the nether bricks or the nether stairs upside down. And then we could just put this on the inside still, like that. And this will be our final layer. But what I was saying, what's so cool about this build right here is that I'm giving you guys the simplistic form of this. I mean, you guys can dress this up however you want. I got 6 different types of builds of this. Maybe I even have 7 of these. But the thing that's so cool is I might have 3 or 4 different setup options. Like my first one that I built is a tea house. Then my second one that I built is a dinner house. Then the third one that I built is like a dojo. And then I think another one that I had that might be a little bit different is modernized, with like a kitchen and you know, like a living room space. It has different floors on it. It has a ladder. I mean, you could do different things with this structure. That's what makes this so cool. There's just different things that you could add up, and that's what I want. That's what the idea that I want to have with all of my creative builds and things that I have, is that I just want to give you guys the idea to how to get things started. Don't try to focus too much on following, okay, Corbellic says he needs to have it like this. Corbellic says you need to have it like that, or it needs to be that type of block. That's analysis. That's paralysis by analysis. And what I mean by that is that you're going to paralyze yourself and be like, you know, overthinking things instead of just doing it. I'm throwing things to the wind. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm having fun with it. And I want you guys to have fun with it too. So you can see right now, I'm throwing some of these fences on the side of it. It's on the corners, on all the corners. So that's what we're doing right now. We're just throwing fences on all the corners. And right here, I just threw a different color on here. I threw some of that, you know, I like that acacia wood. Acacia? Acacia? There we go. Acacia wood. You know, I like the acacia wood. And I just throw that on there as the fence. But just have fun with it. Build different designs, fellas. I want to see what you guys make out of this. I want to see some of you guys' beautiful structures. I want to see, you know, something new that I didn't think about and be like, wow, you guys did that with, you know, come up one of my setups and you threw that inside of it. That's what's cool. And that's what's also going to make this neighborhood cool, you know, just making different things and seeing what you guys do with it. So right here with the fences, you can see where I just wrap them up on the inside of the building. I do this on the 2nd floor and on the 1st floor with the acacia wood, just because on the 2nd floor and the 1st floor, we're not going to be using fire or anything close that's going to be burning this. And on the sides and on the back, I like to make them 3 long. So you see they're 3 layered with the fences. That way they just make it look longer, and you have your entrance way area is a little bit more open with the fence, and then your sides and your back is a little bit more closed off. So right here, we're just going to lay down some of that nether. And let's see, I'm trying to get a layout of what I want to put down. And that's right, fellas. The reason that we're putting down this nether fence right now is because we do not want it to catch on fire. Because for some reason, it will catch on fire. I do not have, I have where fire spreads in my world. I like everything vanilla. If you haven't noticed that already about Corbellic's neighborhood and about how I build, I like everything legit. I like everything vanilla. I like everything original. I don't like to have any kind of anything different. I think that's what my specialty niche is based off of, is that I like to have everything original and vanilla and just have it be classic default and just try to make everything as beautiful as it can be on vanilla. So now we're just going to fill this up with fire, but you can see what we did around the fireplace is we put a quartz half slab around it. And we're going to do the same thing with this build right here. I'm just looking around right now to see if there's anything that might possibly catch on fire. Yeah, I'm worried about these the wool right here. So let's just put pillars right here in the time being. Look at that. And just replace it. And then we are going to, I'm still looking around. I'm worried. You always got to look around your structure. Just make sure that there's not enough stuff that's going to burn or anything like that. So now we can just fill up the nether fences right there, because the nether fences will not catch on fire. And we're just filling this up. So like I was saying earlier, fellas, I hope you guys have been having a great week. I've been having an awesome week. I can't think of anything really new. I mean, I've just been working my butt off on you know, having these videos for you guys. I'm so glad that we got a new schedule now. It put some peace of mind for me. Let me know what you guys think of the new schedule for survival on Saturdays, for random videos on Thursday like today, which is either going to be a tutorial video, CORBELLIC'S Neighborhood, or survival. Or, you know, and then on Tuesdays we have our CORBELLIC'S Neighborhood, which the what was it, 2 days ago? 2 days ago I showed off the Japanese village. Let me know what you guys think about that. And then we're just gonna fill this up. I like to have fun with my builds. I mean, I really don't like to rush myself and force myself into things. I like to think about things and like to have fun and just see what works out. So now we're gonna go to the first floor right now, and everything looks up to par, but one thing that we need to do with the first floor is we need to put in these acacia fences, right? Yeah, let's fill these in. And like I said, fellas, when it comes to the sides and when it comes to the back of them, I like to have them a little bit longer than the front. So I do these 3 long. You see how I did that? That's 3 layers. And then this one, just 2 layers. You see this one? And then 1 more layer. 3 layers on the sides and on the back. On the sides and on the back, they need to be just a little bit longer. So let's see how that looks. Okay, a little bit set up right there. Not bad. Okay, now let's see, what are we missing here? Now let's go down here and let's make this into a, I don't know, like a classic treehouse kind of look. Not treehouse, I'm sorry. Let's make this into a classic tea house kind of look. All right, enough of the panoramic view to see what we've done. I mean, just think, guys, we did this together. I really created this into a simple build. That way you guys can have fun and you can do whatever you want. If you want to make a kitchen but beneath, then you could do that as well. Just like we did in the kitchen tutorial, you could do that as well. I mean, that would be cool to put a kitchen down there. If you guys want to make a bedroom, you could do that too. If you guys want to make a bathroom, you could do that too. You guys could do all kinds of different builds. Like I said, on my village, I have 6 or 7 of these. So, I mean, it's just fun where it's just like decoration into your kind of Asian theme or whatever you want to have to dress things up. And right there, you can see where I just threw down like kind of like this one is a tea house. I want to make this one simplistic for you guys. And let's see here. I'm going to throw down just some lighting techniques. This is the same lighting technique that we did in our lighting tutorial video. Oh, feels like I'm fighting a cold or something. I don't think I'm fighting a cold, just allergies. But oh, look at that beautiful setup. So there we go. And that is our setup right there. I mean, that is our medium size dojo kind of build. I mean, you guys could just dress it up, put bushes in there, put anything you wanted in there. And I mean, we did that together. We did that today. I'm missing fences on the top layer, but you could add that in there. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Put a like, subscribe, comment in the videos of what you guys didn't like. Again, leave a like on there. Share it with you guys, friends, or anybody of what you think is going on. So I greatly appreciate the love, and I will see you guys later.
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face. Tell me that you love me, even if it's